Our second contestant from Queensland, land of the big pineapple. Specialises in selling development sites on behalf of some of the biggest property owners in Australia. His best-known clients include the Prime Minister, the Premier and the Pope. Now that's some client database, wouldn't you say? Representing Queensland, please welcome Robert Dunne.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. The searching is over. Let the celebrations begin. You have the opportunity to own the home you've been searching for at 29 Todd Street, Ashgrove. A quiet, private, city oasis, minutes from downtown. But when you're home, it feels like you're a million miles away. I'm Robert Dunne from Savills. Shortly, I'll summarise the conditions of sale by public auction that you'll be bidding under today. I'll then pass the floor over to you for any questions or clarification required. I'll highlight the details of this beautiful home as stated in the contract of sale, and then, the reason you're all here, you'll have the opportunity to own this home. If you would like to bid, you're required to be registered and have a bidding registration number. In order to bid, raise that bidding number or call out the amount, and I'll acknowledge a bid if it is acceptable. If you do require any last-minute assistance, or you would like to register to bid after the commencement of the auction, then please see my colleague Dan Malloy, and I'm sure he'll be able to help you. It is important that I do outline the conditions of sale that you'll be bidding under today. They are as follows. The highest approved bidder will be the purchaser subject to the reserve price and the seller's approval. The seller may bid either personally or by a representative. You, the bidder, warrant your ability to enter and complete the contract of sale in accordance with its terms. Any person bidding on behalf of another person must provide him with a copy of their written authority prior to the commencement of the auction, otherwise you'll be taken to be bidding on your own behalf. Immediately upon the fall of the hammer, the bidder of the highest bid must sign as by the contract of sale and pay the deposit. The deposit payable is $60,000. The complete list of the conditions of sale by public auction that you're bidding under today are on display here. Are there any questions? Yes, ma'am. Certainly you're welcome, ma'am. If you would like to buy the property today, you will need to be the highest bidder. And if your bid is acceptable, I'll be sure to let you know. Does that answer your question, ma'am? Pleasure. When there's one question, there's often another. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the contract for today's auction is a contract for the sale of houses and land, 6th edition. It is endorsed by the Real Estate Institute of Queensland and the Queensland Law Society. The property is described as Lot 29 and 31 on RP 152653. The land area is 973 square metres, more or less. The property is offered for sale on a freehold basis. There are nil encumbrances on the property. The chattels included are the spa, the dishwasher and the canoe. The electrical safety switch and the fire alarm are installed in the property. The deposit is $60,000. The settlement is the 2nd of November 2007. The purchase price does include GST. You are bidding under auction conditions, therefore the finance clause does not apply. There is no cooling off period. That contract has been thoroughly prepared by the vendor's solicitor. It does allow you to bid with confidence here today. Are there any questions? Well, many of you do already have a copy of that contract, and shortly one of you will be able to make use of it. You will be buying into a very strong property market, fuelled by all the population growth and capital growth. And when you're standing in Ashgrove, you can understand why. The schools, the shopping, the transport, a short stroll to some lovely cafes and restaurants. Right from the moment you pull up in front, you know that you've discovered a special property. The good neighbourhood, the quiet tree-lined street, where families regularly get together for street parties. 29 Todd Street has great street appeal. The landscaped path leading up to the broad, welcoming front stairs. Up onto a wide open front veranda where you can sit back and relax and wave to the locals as they wander by on the nearby walking track, or bask in the warmth of the sunset in the late afternoon. As you step through the front door, the home opens up before your eyes. The spacious lounge room, which was a ballroom in an earlier era. The dining area, the open kitchen and island bench, and that broad expanse of glass and bifold doors, which showers the living area and kitchen with the morning sun, and the views of the lush private garden at the rear. Inside, 4 main bedrooms, all with built-ins, carpeted floors throughout the sleeping areas, the cool convenience of polished timber floors through the balance of the home, the freshness of newly painted plaster walls and ceilings, and the comfort of reverse cycle air conditioning. At the rear, you've got that huge decked entertainment area, which provides another dining area and lounge area, overlooking the spa house and that big, beautiful backyard. That leads down to the nature reserve at the rear, the Ferntree Gully, and that bubbling creek, where you can go down and escape the hustle and bustle, or go on endless adventures in the canoe, paddling downstream past the Kookaburras to Duck Bridge, or upstream, take the kids to the popular playground at Woolcock Park. But wait, there's more. 17,000 litres of fresh rainwater in tanks underneath, plumbed into the home to every tap, shower and washing machine. You can turn the town supply off and live on your own water. Solar panels on the roof that provide more than enough electricity for you and your family, so you're pumping power back into the grid and being paid for it. There's a lot more to this property than the features. This is a family home. The first owner of this property was a German builder, Frank Schultz. He built this home and raised his family here for 35 years. The only other owners of the property were Tom and Marjorie Knott. They raised 2 families here over 50 years. And now, this fully renovated home is ready to nurture another family. And we're here to see who that is. Who's it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? Who would like their family to enjoy all the benefits this property has to offer? I'm seeking an opening bid or offer. Call it out. Where do we start? Where do we go? Opening bid or offer on 29 Todd Street, Ashgrove. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want anyone to be in any doubt here today. The highest bid will go to contract, and that contract will be going to the vendor. I'm seeking an opening bid or offer. I did mention earlier, Ashgrove is a very quiet suburb, particularly at the moment. I'm seeking an opening bid or offer. I wish it was this quiet at home sometimes. Opening bid or offer, ladies and gentlemen, where do we go? Not all at once to avoid confusion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you 3 final opportunities to buy here today under auction conditions. First call for an opening bid or offer. Sir? I'll accept your bid of $900,000. I'll take $100,000 rides at $1 million. At $900,000, bidder number 48. At $900,000, I'm seeking 100 rides now. At $900,000, looking for $1 million anywhere in the room. The bid's at $900. Bidding at $900 now. Any further bid? 59.50, ma'am. Bidding number? Upside 51. At bidding upside 51, 950. At 950 now, and another 50 is $1 million. At 950, your bid, sir. The bid here at 950. Any further bid from you? The bid's at 950. $1 million. At $1 million now. At $1 million, another 50 will be $1 million and 50. At $1 million, and I'm looking for $1 million and 50 anywhere in the room, ma'am. $1 million and 50. Bids against you here with this starter at $1 million. Any further bid? Seeking 50,000. Any further bid then? The bid's at $1 million. Looking for $1 million and 50, 25 now, welcome in. At $1 million and 25 and another 25 will be $1 million and 50. The bid here at $1 million and 25. 50 now at $1 million and 75. At $1 million and 75, is that your bid, man? $1 million and 75,000. I'll accept your bid of $1 million and 50. At $1 million and 50 now with a lady there. At $1 million and $50 and we're looking for another 25. At $1 million and $50 and we're looking at $1 million and 75 for 29 Todd Street, Ashgrove. Any further bid now at $1 million and 75. Call it 3 times then, ladies and gentlemen. First call at $1 million and 75. Second call at $1 million and 75. Third and final call. Ma'am, didn't you bid for a 50,000 rise and $1 million and 25? I'll accept your bid. So your bid's $1 million and 50? I'll accept your bid of $1 million and 50, and I'll seek $1 million and 75 from anyone else in the room. The bid here at $1 million and 50 for the upside 51, at $1,050,000, looking for $1,075,000. Any bid anywhere in the room? Call it 3 times then for you, ma'am. First call at $1,050,000. Knowledge bid, please, $1,050,000. Bid of 51. Second call at $1,050,000. Third and final call, all done, all silent and finished, at $1,050,000. I'll put a vendor bid in at $1,100,000. The bid's with me at $1,100,000. It's against you, ma'am. The bid's with me. At $1,100,000, I'm seeking a 25 rise anywhere in the room. Sir, the bid's with me at $1,100,000. I'll take your bid of 20 at $1,120,000. At $1,120,000, looking for a 20 rise to make it $1,140,000. The bid is here at $1,120,000. Any further rise, ma'am? You've been here all the way. You had the hard questions early. The bid at $1,120,000. Any further bid? I'll take your bid of 40. That's $1,160,000, sir. $1,140,000. I'll accept your bid of $1,140,000. If no further bidding, we will be selling the property to you at $1,140,000. Selling the property. This gentleman here, bidding number, sir? $1,140,000. Bidder number 40. No further bids. We will be selling. First call. $1,145,000. At $1,145,000, another 5 is $1,150,000. At $1,145,000, any further bid? The bid at $1,145,000. You have caused them a bit of concern. The bid at $1,150,000, sir. Is the bid $1,150,000? Yep. Are you the registered bidder, sir? Yep. Are you registered to bid, sir? Yes. What is the name on the bidding registration form? And the name on the bidding registration form, sir, is? Husband and wife. So you're buying it in your name, sir? I'm happy to accept your bid of $1,150,000. Another $5,000 make it $1,155,000. At $1,150,000, the group bidding at number 40 at $1,150,000. Beautiful, nurturing home. Can heal all wounds at $1,150,000. Any further bid will be selling at that. Sir, you had a bid earlier. Ma'am, the opening bidder, $1,150,000. Be selling if there's no further bidding. First call at $1,150,000. The hammer's out. Second call at $1,151,000. At $1,151,000, straight back at you, $1,152,000. At $1,151,000, looking for any rise anywhere in the room. $1,151,000, no further bid. One more, 52. At $1,152,000. 53 now. At $1,153,000. 4 for you at the back, sir. At $1,153,000. 29 Todd Street we will be selling. Any further bid then, ladies and gentlemen, we'll call it now at $1,100,000. How much, sir? $1,153,000. 4,000. At $1,154,000. At $1,154,000, I'm seeking 1,000 rise. At $1,154,000. They'd love this home, you can tell. They deserve it. At $1,154,000, they will be buying. No further bid will be selling. At $1,154,000. Bidder number 40. Call it 3 times. First call at $1,154,000. Second call at $1,154,000. Third and final call. All done, all silent, all finished. Acknowledge a bid, please, sir. $1,154,000. Going, gone. Sold to you. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your attendance today. Particularly congratulations to the successful couple and the vendor. We'll be celebrating with you shortly. For anyone else that's here that's considering selling the property, please see myself or Dan Malloy before we depart today. We'd welcome the opportunity to represent you. Thanks very much.